Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kool-Aid Man 100X. Welcome back to the Division 2. How you guys doing? Just give you guys an update about the Division 3. They said it is confirmed. My opinion, it is confirmed. I knew we were going to make a part 3. I'm wondering what's some things they will add to it that'll make it more efficient for us to play. And I'm getting more and more in depth with the game, so I'm getting, way more into depth. I'm actually bringing it back to the channel, so be on the lookout for quick review videos, just getting back into it. I'm maxing out builds, trying new builds, maxing out my watch, doing all that stuff. So trying to get back on track on it like I used to be. I used to be heavy in the Division 2, so I'm gonna try to get back on track before 3, and then I'm gonna be ready with 3 come out. So they do have a DLC coming out soon. I don't know what the DLC gonna be about. I think it's about Brooklyn or something. So yeah, Brooklyn. I think they're gonna be opening up another part of the city in New York. I think Division 3 is gonna be like a combine of all 2. So because they pretty much gonna stay in New York, I don't think they're gonna really leave. I would love them to go to London. I thought London would have been, oh my god, I thought London would have been beast for the Division 3 to have a base in London. Either London, Shanghai, like the places I would have, looked into a little bit more further. Definitely London. London was my top pick. I really wish they would have stuck with London, but I think they just wanted to just keep it combined with all New York, so I think they're just gonna go to Brooklyn and stuff like that. And I think 3 is just gonna be combined with both too, so where you can just go across in all 3. So that'll be kind of cool, where you can actually be in part 3, and you, wherever they take you in 3, you can actually go back in New York and go to Brooklyn, so you'll be able to go. So it's depending on what they having for the Division 3 to make it a little bit more advanced, I would say, because there's so much stuff they can do with the game, and I feel as though there's so much stuff they can add to it as well. So especially with the Hunter's ability, I wish we had those Hunter's ability and more melee acceptable moves, where we can shoot arrows, we can hit them with axes, throw axes. That would be kind of cool to have, but I'd be third person. There's so much stuff they could give us to do on the back end, because I feel as though the hunters and the rogue agents have so many other abilities we don't have, and I guess that's just to balance it out to make you be able to fight, you know what I'm saying. But I don't really feel as though that they don't have the ability not to do it, but I feel as though we can do it, have more melee weapons. I would even consider having like a combo. Now this is kind of cool because, oh yeah, and definitely if Division is watching, Division, the team, please add a crouch button, bruh. Please add a crouch. If you add a crouch button, like make it circle or something, just add a crouch button, man. It would be so much better, because you can actually creep up, lock on the wall and stuff like that. But they got that that mechanic from Gears of War. Basically, that's what the mechanic is. Basically, it's like a Gears of War feel when you run and you lock in and stuff like that. Then you jump on the wall. It's just like pretty much Gears of War basically, but it's a little bit more I wish there'd be a little bit more movement, make it a little bit more faster. I would say give us transportation through the city. That would be, oh my god. The fast travel is cool, don't get me wrong, but I think it would be so inventive to explore the city, is to add transportation. Let us drive cars, bikes, or whatever, because it's already co-op. So all 4 of us that's online together, or 2 of us we can actually get in the car, drive to the level, it would be so immersive that way. That will add more, a little bit more versatility. So I say add transportation, give us abilities the hunters and rogue got, give us some of those abilities, like shooting arrows, guns. Hopefully we get a location. I'm really picking London. More weapons as usual. I think we can get give us rocket launchers, or a little bit more advanced weapons. I would say, just like I said, I just want the melee stuff to be a little bit more inventive in the game. And and let us go prone. Oh man, that'll be sick. Like, because the testing everybody that the enemies we play can lay down on the ground and shoot. Why can't we have that ability too as well? You know, where we can have a shooter on a sniper end that's laying on the ground and we're out there, you know, handling business while he back shooting, or, you know, I'm sniping and stuff like that. That would be a little bit more immersive too as well to add. And because I thought Division 1 had a hell of a type of team play to it, because we can actually get everybody up. I wish they bring that back. I thought that was a hell of a feature. Where you had that specialty where you can build, I think it was, I forgot what specialty it was, where it have everybody that's down, you can just bump them right back up, everybody back up. That was a hell of a feature. And it was so clutch at certain instances, and it brings a little bit more of versatility to the game, because we always feel as though we got to go back, because Division 2 is more complex in a way, because you can't just go out there without a build. You can't just go out there just like, yo, I'm gonna do this, that. It's not gonna work that way. Because, and one thing about Division 2, I love the grind in Division 2, and I love that you can't just jump in this game and feel as though like, oh, I'm gonna make this build that's gonna cover me for the rest. No, it's not. It's not gonna work. Because you have to fill out what you can attack, what you can attack behind your back. It's so much stuff for the Division 2 learning to make certain builds. And, you know, just like how I got into the Heartbreaker build, I thought this build is, I'm like, shoot, I really don't need nothing else. I'm like, I'm cool with this. I mean, it take a little bit more tactical gameplay to play. I mean, it's not something that you can just, like, I got armor, I can do this, but it's way more complex to use this build, Heartbreaker. So I'm actually locking in more into using the build and making it more efficient for me to use in every level. You know what I'm saying? Where I ain't gotta go around and, you know, just, you know, being, you know, the regular equipment guy with the turn and blah, blah, blah. So I can actually go out there. Oh man, what bad? Tired. Right with your boy. I didn't just want to go out there using equipment all the time to turn, blah, blah, blah. I got tired of using that. And I wanted to build where I can actually utilize armor and be able to switch from such and such and such and such. So I thought, you know, when I made this Heartbreaker build, I was like, oh man, I finally got it. Then on top of that, I unlocked the rock and roll. I was like, man, I got everything I need for there. All I got to do is just grind, max everything out, and we good. And man, the more I'm engaging into the build, it makes it more fun to use. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, figuring out how to use it in different ways and making it more tactical for me to use as a player. Just like I say, you just can't jump in a build and just think you can just, you know, wow. But Division 3, I just feel as though they can add a little bit more versatility for the players. Adding more melee shots, like we want to use the axe. Shoot, I would love some of the weapons, the aging rogues and the I think the rogue agents, and it was some else, not in the hunters. The hunters are nice too, because they had those axes. I remember them in Division 1. They were tough to beat. They just come on you with that axe, knock you down, the whole energy just go down, armor, everything. And I wish you had a chance to like counter. Like, if he throwing the axe, why can't I have a chance to like catch his arm, block, and just with the gun, or I can fight? It's so much stuff they can add to this game to make it so much immersive, and they can really take off. Like, I just feel as though they can do so much more with the Division, so much more, and it's like I don't know. They just never really. I hate when developers like, okay, we got something good. Why can't we just expand on gameplay? Just expand. But I don't know. I think it's just all about, you know, mostly the profits and not just understanding the game in general. But as a Division player, and I love the game, I took a wild break. I took a long break actually, but I jumped right back into it because I said, I want to get ranked 1000. I'm like almost there, so I'm almost there anyway. Just putting in the time and stuff, you know. And I upgraded my equipment, so now I can actually just sit here and play it like I want to. So, Me personally, I just feel as though they should upload, update us with new abilities. I'm not really mostly concerned about the story or that stuff. I really want us to have more abilities as division players and have us understand, like, damn, we want more gameplay. We don't want DLC and that stuff. I mean, yes, cool. After you buy the season pass, you get on that. But I'm just like, man, we have more abilities, more co-op abilities or stuff like that. Just stuff we can actually do. And I'm actually have more breakdowns in the future on, tactical techniques that you can use after you playing as a random player. You go into the random mission. That's what I like to do. I like to do the random missions a lot. It gives me a little bit more ability to see how people are playing. And it gives me an understanding on, as a teammate, what can I add to the team at that particular time? Because I like that you just jump in and you get abreast of what's going on at the particular time. So I love that feature that they added to the matchmaking. And yeah, man, I'm gonna have more thoughts on it if y'all interested about it, and want to know more, and get my inner thoughts about it. Because yeah, man, that's a lot of stuff I want to talk about the division. We're gonna have it. Just leave it in the comments below. Come up with some topics that you want to talk about. But Division 3 is confirmed. I wonder where it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? My personal preference. I hope they experience London. I really hope, man, that would be so cool that they go to London. Because I remember they were exploring China for GTA, so I hope they experience with because New York is cool. Don't get me wrong; it's a very fantastic place. I just really wish they had expanded more in different locations. So, but as far as Division 2, I wish they had just expanded more. But Division 2 came out really good. It's really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts, man. I'm glad Division 2 is confirmed. Division 3 is confirmed. I'm glad for that. Just my random thoughts, man. If you like this commentary, let me know in the comments below. If y'all want more, or you want me to talk about some more mechanics or something that you feel as though you want me to talk about. So yeah, let me know. I hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.